going to now go through oiling the machine. There's two different processes and parts we'll be specifically oiling. They can be referred to, and the same instructions that I will be showing you on video are available in written form with the included instructions that came with the machine. That will first be the head, and we'll talk about oiling the head. The second area that we're going to be looking at oiling will be the hook. We will be using the oil that did come with the machine. If it is the first time that you're using the oil, you'll need to take the lid off and snip the ends. That will allow the oil to come out of the oil bottle. To talk about oiling the first part, which is the head of the machine, we're going to talk about how often to oil it and where to oil. The key thing to remember is that you will oil these spots we'll identify after every 120 hours of use, or if the machine has sat for 30 days. So again, we will repeat this oiling process every 120 hours, or if the machine has been unused for 30 days. We're going to look and identify those holes that we're going to oil. If we go ahead and tip back the LCD screen here, there are two holes on the head, one hole here by the handlebar brace, one in the front, and the last one is just here on the side of the machine. Again, we have two holes on the head, one next to the handlebar brace in front, and the last one is going to be on the side. What we'll do in oiling, we are going to be doing 1 to 2 drops in each of these locations. We do want to make sure that when we're oiling it so that you can see your oil drip into it, that you hold it right above the hole, and we're going to squeeze lightly until we get the 1 and the 2 drops. Then move to the front, and we'll do 1, 2. Once we're done with that, we'll move down to this one here just by the handlebar brace. This one, because we can't necessarily see that we're doing a couple drops, we will just insert this down at an angle, and we'll just give this a light, quick squeeze to make sure we get a couple drops in there. We'll then move back down to this one in the front. We will angle this slightly from the right handlebar in towards the needle bar. We should be able to contact that, and again, we'll do a light squeeze, getting the couple drops in on that needle bar. Last is we're going to come around the side in this hole, and we will go directly in and in a slight angle back. This will also allow us to get the hopping foot bar, and we'll do a light squeeze to get 2 drops in on that bar. We're now going to talk about oiling the bobbin and the hook assembly. Please refer to your instructions as they walk through the steps that we'll be reviewing here. We will be oiling and ask that you oil your bobbin hook assembly after every 2 bobbins to help keep your machine in optimal operating condition. We will first go in and we will remove the bobbin case. Once it's removed, go ahead and make sure that there's no excess lint in the hook area before we oil it. Then what we'll do is we're going to use the hand wheel that is on the back of the machine and rotate it about a 1/4 turn until we see that needle starting to come down, which allows this part of the hook to be available. And we're now going to go ahead and oil this by taking our oil bottle. We're going to put 1 drop in here on this little hook area. We're going to put a drop right there. Now we can go ahead and finish rotating the needle till it's back in its up position. And we're ready to replace the bobbin and our bobbin case. This process should be done after every 2 bobbin changes. This concludes oiling the machine hook.